them. I want to echo Cindy's heartfelt gratitude to our sponsors, committee members, volunteers, and staff. This event would not be possible without your steadfast support and dedication. I am honored to stand here before you tonight at my very first Rally on the Runway. I am thrilled to see all of you here to celebrate our brave Rally kids and to raise crucial funds for childhood cancer research. As you know, tonight, Rally Golf Coast is celebrating 10 years. Cindy, I want to thank you for your passion and determination that brought Rally right here to the Gulf Coast. It is truly humbling to be part of an organization that is making a real difference in the lives of children and their families fighting childhood cancer. Each day, I am deeply moved and inspired by our Rally kids. In my initial weeks at Rally, I met a little girl named Jana. She is 7 years old and fighting blood cancer. At first, she was shy, clinging to her IV pole with her head down, avoiding eye contact. A lot has changed since then, and her vibrance and energy amazes me. Every year before Rally on the Runway, we host a day of pampering for our Rally Girl models. And it is such a special day. This year, one of our models, Callie, who is beating blood cancer, was shy and reluctant to practice her runway walk. Jana took her hand, and soon they were dancing down the runway together. This evening, both Jana and Callie will make their runway debut, and I am so excited. On my very first day at Rally, I was asked to imagine something, and I'd like to invite you to imagine that right now. Close your eyes. I'm serious. Close your eyes. I want you to imagine a classroom filled with children. Now picture the classroom next door, also filled with children. Now open your eyes. That's about 47 children. Every day in America, 47 kids are diagnosed with cancer. 47 families hear the devastating words, "Your child has cancer." And the number one question parents have for their doctors is, what are you going to do to make my baby better? And Rally exists, so doctors have amazing answers to that question. At Rally, we believe in cutting-edge research to find better treatments with fewer long-term side effects and ultimately a cure. I was shocked to learn that childhood cancer is the #1 disease killer among children in America, and kids get different types of cancer than adults do, so different research and different treatments are required. Today, there are still pediatric cancers with very limited to no treatment options. The treatments that are available are harsh, invasive, and sometimes ineffective, with long-term effects on physical, psychological, and emotional well-being. Children who survive will continue to follow up care for the rest of their lives. Tonight, Rally Kid Phoebe was supposed to make her runway debut, and she was looking forward to it. But instead, she's in the hospital, battling complications of leukemia. We must do better. One infuriating reason there are limited options for kids is that childhood cancer is simply not profitable for pharmaceutical companies. That's why these kids need Rally. That's why they need you and your donations tonight. Because of your generosity, Rally has awarded over $35 million in childhood cancer research grants. And in just 2 weeks, we are awarding our next round of grants. This means we are giving all of our money away. So we need your donations to continue funding better treatments and ultimately our cure. But our mission doesn't stop at research. We support families here on the Gulf Coast through our Family Emergency Fund, directly paying bills for basic living expenses. And we also have our Rally Good Meal program, where we provide lunch twice a week in the hospital to families fighting the cancer beast. We are only able to do this with your support. I want to tell you something else I learned about Rally on my very first day. And this is really impressive and something I'm proud to be part of. 93 cents of every dollar given to Rally directly supports our mission. And we consistently receive top ratings from charity watchdogs, and for 3 years now, 3 years in a row, we have received a perfect score of 100 from Charity Navigator, making Rally the highest rated childhood cancer organization in the world that funds research and supports families. That means when you give here tonight, and we want you to give big, you know that we take care of your donation, and you are making a tremendous difference. And we take every single dollar seriously, because your dollar could be the dollar that funds the research that finds a cure. The incredible support from this community for Rally truly amazes me. One of the reasons I came to the Gulf Coast is because of your incredible spirit. It's a privilege to partner with you in helping families facing childhood cancer, but there is so much more to be done, and we cannot do it without your support. And I am looking forward to working with all of you. I am open for coffee, breakfast, lunch, dinner, whichever fits your schedule, because these kids are so worth it. And events like Rally on the Runway allow us to celebrate these courageous children while raising critical funds to continue our fight. Tonight, as you watch our amazing Rally kids walk the runway, or shall I say, own the runway, with confidence and joy, know that you are part of something special. Know that you can make a huge impact by bidding in our silent and live auctions, and you will have the opportunity to directly fund cutting-edge research by raising your paddle later tonight or sponsor a child. Thank you for being here, for believing in these kids, and for making a difference. Rally on.